And welcome to Swanson Sports Complex here in Polina. We are here for a matchup tonight of softball between the West Sioux Falcons, who came into town to take on the South O'Brien Wolverines. I'm Kyle Jorgensen, joined along with Kyle Pingree. We're Kyle's squared. We're back together again. Last week we had a lot of ball games going on, and we had to go different directions, but we normally work together. South O'Brien, as you see on the screen there, comes in with a 1-2 record on the season. They started off the season against Remsen St. Mary's and lost 2-3, and then they were able to defeat MMCRU a couple nights later, 9-0. And then Friday night they played Sioux Center at home and lost 5-6. I was talking to Coach Strube before the game, and still kind of the same theme as last time. They said they need to get the bats going. They're just having troubles stringing together hits together to score runs. So it's kind of the key to South O'Brien's success is get the bats going, get some hits, and get run together. Sioux Center, like I said, they come in with a 4-1 record. They started off the year defeating Hartley Melvin Sanborn 12-0 up in Hartley. And then they took on a really good Galen Catholic team a couple nights later. They lost 1-5. The Galen girls are having a good year, and they are ranked in the top 10 this year for softball. They had a game postponed against Trinity Christian, and it looks like they played in a round-robin type of a tournament in Ironton. They beat Sioux City West 12-1 and beat Unity Christian 11-4. So 4-1 record for the Falcons, and South O'Brien comes in with a 1-2 record here tonight. Last Thursday night's game was postponed. South O'Brien was supposed to take on Akron Westfield. That game is rescheduled for tomorrow night. So if you're looking for a game to come on out. We won't be covering that game, but it should be a great softball game to come out with. Just like we're getting ready for starting lineups here, so we'll go ahead and cover the starting lineups here as well.
Please return to the defensive team dugout to be sanitized. After touching the ball,
we'll start off with the visitors, the West Sioux Falcons.
Please refrain from
and they are
sunflower seeds, blow bubblegum, or
coached by head coach Caitlin Lockhorst,
Thank you for your attention.
Tim McKinney, and Ryan Schwiesall. For West Sioux, leading off would be Shaden Blankenship. She's playing shortstop. Batting second, the second baseman, Emily Holzhoff. Batting third, the catcher, Peyton Schwiesall. Batting cleanup, pitching tonight, Erica McKinney. Following McKinney will be the designated player, Isabel Ortiz. She will be followed by third baseman, Mia Danielson. Then it will be Avery Cole, who's playing the center field. Addison Popcom is playing right field, and then Cassie Koopman playing left field, batting 8th, and then Megan Danielson rounding things out, playing first base for West Sioux. For South O'Brien, of course, coached by head coach Heather Struve and assisted by coach Erica Dreckman. South O'Brien will be led off by Hannah Dow. She'll be playing shortstop. Batting second is the pitcher, Sydney Struve. Batting third for the Wolverines is Taryn Hintz, playing first base. Batting fourth, cleanup hitter and also catching, is Anna Fredrickson.
Good evening. And
batting fifth, Kaylee Jacobs, playing third base. Batting sixth, Liz Maurer in left field. The designated player tonight is Sarah DeBoer. Skyer Rader playing right field, followed by Abby Schreck playing center field. And then rounding things out will be Willis Sikika. South O'Brien comes in led by senior Taryn Hintz at the plate. Taryn is batting .727 on the year. She's had 11 at-bats with 8 base hits. Liz Maurer comes in batting .333, or 400, excuse me. She has 4 hits and 10 at-bats. And Anna Fredrickson comes in with a .333 average, 3 hits and 9 at-bats. And also Sky Rader has 3 hits and 9 at-bats this year. Sydney Struve has done most of the pitching for the Wolverines this year. She did get relieved the last game by Grace Furman, but Sydney comes in with a 1-1 record, 17 innings pitched. She's given up a 123 batting average, only 7 hits on the year, 16 base on balls, and 20 strikeouts. Grace Furman did come in to pitch the other night against Sioux Center. She pitched 3 innings. She gave up 5 hits and a few earned runs that night also. So we got a beautiful night for softball here in Polina. We're looking forward to tonight's game action, and we sure appreciate all you guys joining us. And we also appreciate all the fine sponsors that allow us to do these broadcasts. So we're getting close here with the starting lineups being done. We'll go ahead and take a couple minutes of commercial breaks, and we'll be back here for the beginning of this game between South O'Brien and West Sioux. Thanks for joining us on this Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
And we'll be right back after this break for the first pitch of tonight's action.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you, now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593, stop in, or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
And welcome back, and we're getting set here for the first pitch here from Swanson Sports Complex here in Polina. Once again, South O'Brien comes in with a record of 1-2, and West Sioux comes in with a 4-1 record here tonight. Sydney Struve on the mound taking her warm-up pitches, and it looks like we got the throw down to second, and we'll be ready to go with senior Shaden Blankenship leading off for the Falconers.
Leading off for the Falcons, number 8, Shaden Blankenship.
Just a beautiful night for softball here. We're got rained out last Thursday, like we said. We got up here and got all not quite ready, but the clouds opened up and we got rained out, so we're glad to be back here covering South O'Brien softball again. And first pitch is going to be in there for a ball. Like it was a little bit low there. And there's a strike from Sydney Struve. Blankenship's just had 6 at-bats on the year with 1 hit so far. 1-1 pitch is going to be a little bit low, 2-1 count. Anna Fredrickson back there catching for the Wolverines tonight. It's like maybe a little bit inside. It's going to take the count to 3-1. Got a nice crowd on hand here again tonight.
I tell you what, Frederickson's doing really well is stopping those pitches, because I've seen it a lot. Baseball and softball both this year. Pitches get by, and that just allows the runners to advance. So,
and the first batter is going to be walked.
Next, number 6, Emily Holshoff.
See if Struve can get back in the strike zone here. It's going to bring up second baseman Emily Holshoff. Holshoff comes in with 5 at-bats on the year and 2 hits. Not quite sure if all the stats have been entered or caught up yet. There's a strike, and we're going to have an attempt down to second. And just able to get in down there was Shaden Blankenship. Close play down there. Just able to get in before the tag was applied. Crowd's really spread out around the outfield. Got a few on the bleachers, but fans here doing a nice job spreading out around the field. And we got strike 2. Looks like she offered at that one at the bunt attempt, so 0-2 count here to Emily Holshoff. Holshoff is a junior for the Falcons. Also played basketball this last year for West Sioux. Had a pretty nice season. And ball gets by Fredrickson on the 0-2 pitch, so that will allow Blankenship to go to third base. Top the first inning here, 1-2 count with no outs yet. See if Struve can put away Holshoff here on this 1-2 pitch. Get the first out of the inning. Going to have a hit to Hannah Dow, and ball goes below her glove there. That's going to allow the run to score. So 1-0 West Sioux out here with the early lead. Run might have scored anyway on that play, but at least they would have had gotten an out. But just one of those deals, didn't get the glove down to the ground and went out to the outfield. So we got one run in and a runner on first base. And we're off and running again, so Holshoff's going to steal second. And we got Peyton Swishaw up to bat for the Falcons. Swishaw is a senior. A couple hits on the season for her. A little bit high and outside. 2-0 count to Swishaw.
This game is really going along at a good pace.
2-0 pitch. A little bit high and outside again. Let's see if Sydney can get back in the strike zone here and try to get this, or at least hold the Falcons to keep the damage minimum here in the top of the first inning. There's a strike. Not too far off from the last 2 pitches, were just not quite as high, I don't think. So got back in the strike zone there.
Just caught the corner.
There we go. Foul ball.
I'm
It's
glad
gonna
we
make
parked
this.
a ways away.
Yeah, the cars here are kind of parked far enough away. I don't think none of them will get too hit. I was at a game Friday night, and the parking lot was pretty close. And, yeah, you don't want to park in the first row there.
Yeah.
And full 3-2 count. and ball 4 to Suiza. So we got runners on first and second here, top of the first inning yet, and no outs. And that's going to bring up cleanup hitter Erica McKinney. McKinney is a senior for the Falcons. There's a strike. Nice job by Sydney getting ahead on this batter. Nice complex over here in Polina. They got the baseball field going on right next to us with the game over there going. Swinging strike for 0-2 count here.
I just like the fact we're in a press box.
And we're in the press box. I think it's the first game at least I've done in a press box this year.
I tried to do one in Pocahontas, but it got called after about half an inning for rain.
Hate to have these rained out games with a shortened season, but. And there we go. There's a strikeout for Strew. First strikeout on the night, and the first out. That was a big out for the Wolverines. Make sure if you enjoy these Fuller Digital broadcasts that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Kyle. That'll give them alerts when broadcasts go live. And we cover a lot of different teams now, so maybe it's not always just your team that you want to watch. Maybe you got, an opposing team coming up or a certain player for another team you might want to watch.
And that's the great thing because, you subscribe to it. We get the notifications whenever we're doing games or really anything on our digital channel. And the great thing, it doesn't cost anything, so that's a lot of entertainment.
That's right.
No money.
It's free. You can watch it from your own recliner at home. Ball 1 here to Isabel Ortiz. He is the designated player tonight for the Falcons. Ortiz is a sophomore. 1-0 count with 1 out. There's a strike.
Ooh, goodness.
1-1 count. I think Kyle probably recognizes who the home plate umpire is tonight. Les Pedersen.
Yes, I do.
Les Pedersen behind the plate. There's a strike. 1-2 count here to Ortiz.
I've seen Les do some football reffing as well. So
see Les around quite a bit with some different things that he does. Does a good job. Nice job by Ortiz staying alive there.
Yeah, it was a few years ago. Actually, Cherokee was playing a game at South O'Brien. It was kind of the first football game of the year, and raining and lightning. So got to talk to Les a little bit. So we're under an overhang. So
1-2 count here coming to Ortiz. It's going to be a little bit outside, and that's going to get away from Fredrickson. Kyle, I think you jinxed Anna. She was doing a great job stopping those balls, and now a couple of pass balls have allowed the runners to advance.
This is why I should not do color.
2-2 count here to Ortiz. So, if Strew can strike her out, they only got one more out to get in the inning, and if they can get out of this with just one run allowed, they'd be doing a heck of a good job. Ooh, I thought that was a close one.
Ooh.
A little bit high and tight there. That's going to make a full count here to Ortiz, doing a nice job hanging in there. And that was going to be outside just a little bit. So that is going to load the bases. Bases loaded here in the top of the first with 1 out. This is the type of situation you like a little comebacker to the mound. You could go home with it and try to get the double play. Looks like South O'Brien is bringing the infield in a little bit, Kyle. They're going to try to cut that run off at home. There's a strike.
And that'd be a real shot in the arm, too, if they could do that.
Well, there's definitely nowhere else to put anybody on base here, so you need to get an out, need to throw strikes. Got Mia Danielson at the plate. Fouls that one off, 0-2 count. Mia Danielson is just a freshman for the Falcons. Batting .750 on the year, so she's having a good season at the plate. .02 count here again. 1 out, top of the first. A little bit high, but she just got a piece of that one. If I was Sydney, I think I would go up the ladder a little bit more there. See if she'll chase another one.
I tell you, I think that went off the catcher's helmet, or mask.
Face mask, yeah. Count stays 0-2. Going to go to second base. She's going to come home. Just got her.
Good one.
Just got her. Nice play by second baseman
Now up, number 18, Avery Coyle.
Willisicka. Boy, I didn't get her more than by a half step or so, but they got her. So the 4-2 put out there. That's going to bring up 2 outs. And that is going to bring up center fielder Avery Cole for the Falcons. Avery is a sophomore. First pitch is going to be a little outside. 1-0 count to Avery. So South O'Brien can go to any base here and get that final out of the inning. A little bit high again. 2-0 count. See if Sydney can get back in the strike zone. You don't want to go 3-0. That really puts the pressure on you here with the bases loaded. There's a good pitch.
I thought it was nice. When it gets cold, I'm on that back. Your sweatshirt? What's that hat do? Because it covers my ears.
I tell you, these cooler temperatures are almost hard to get used to. We had so much heat there for the longest time.
Oh, I know. And I think we're going to get it later this week. But you know what? I'm comfortable right now.
Feels refreshing, doesn't it? There's a pitch on the outside. 2-2 count. Nice job by Sydney fighting back. Definitely want to get her out here. You don't want to go to that full count. The runners can take off. And, if you get a base hit, it's going to score a couple of runs. It's going to be fouled out of play over there towards the bathrooms. Count will remain 2-2 here. Bases juiced here, top of the first with 2 outs. And she got her looking. Strike 3. So Cole goes down looking. That is a backwards K here in my scorebook. So after the first half inning complete, West Sioux makes a big threat, only gets 1 run out of it, and they probably wouldn't have gotten any out of it maybe without that error. We're going to go to the bottom of the first inning here. We'll be right back after this break. You are listening to Fuller Digital Solutions.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599 at J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
And welcome back. And we're ready for the bottom of the first inning here. Got Erica McKinney out there on the mound for the Falcons. She has given up some runs and hits this year. Quite a few, actually, but the Falcons have just been able to outslug their opponents so far. Leadoff hitter for the Wolverines is going to be shortstop Hannah Dow. Dow comes out swinging, strike 1. I do like the aggressiveness from her swinging on the first pitch. Dow has 3 hits out of 12 at-bats so far on this season. Ooh, that looked like a good pitch. I'm not sure where that one missed, but 1-1 count. Must have been a little bit high.
A little bit high.
He's going to ground one to third base. And cleanly played over there by third baseman Mia Danielson. So that's going to be a 5-3 put out. It's going to bring up senior Sydney Struve. Sydney had just a couple hits on the year so far. We'll see if Sydney can get her bat going here and help herself out. That's going to be in there for a strike. Nice pitch there by McKinney to her battery mate behind the plate. Peyton Suisaw. That one's going to be fouled straight right back over us. I was kind of waiting for that one to hit off the roof, but it must have made it over us.
I think, we're in such a position right now, I'm wishing I would have brought my softball glove.
It could happen. It could come back here. As long as we protect the computer, right?
Well, the camera right now, I think the computer will be fine.
Just got a piece of that one. Nice job by Sydney hanging in there and getting a piece. They say, Kyle, on that previous pitch, when you foul it straight back, you're just right on it. You just got to meet that ball in the middle the next time. So swings are pretty close if you're right. You foul it straight back. There's Sydney, gets one right at the middle. And a nice at bat there for Sydney Struve. The key to that at bat was that third pitch that she just got a piece of to keep it alive and able to get on base. It's going to bring up the leading hitter for South O'Brien, Taryn Hintz. He's having a nice season with 8 hits and 11 at-bats so far. See if Struve takes off. Hintz comes out swinging, got a high pop-up to center field, and center fielder puts it away. So that's going to be a F8 flyout. And that was caught out there by center fielder Avery Cole. So
hitting now for the Wolverines, number 16, Anna Fredrickson.
Real quick, 2 outs here for the Wolverines, and that's going to bring up senior Anna Fredrickson. The last time I seen them play against MMCRU, Fredrickson had a home run that night. So see if she can get a hold of one here and either find a gap and maybe score a Struve from first base. Got 2 outs here, 1-0 count. Bottom of the first inning with Sydney Struve on first. A little bit out on front, and that one kind of came off the end of the bat for Fredrickson. And thankfully, that was a foul ball. One count to Fredrickson, and a pitch by McKinney. Well, she slows that one down, Kyle. She's just missed the strike zone a couple times, though, but definitely a change up there from McKinney. 2-1 count to Anna. Ooh. So that was a design play. The catcher purposely went outside with the throw down to first, and they just about got her.
Ooh.
So it's going to make it a 3-1 count to Anna. Got Kaylee Jacobs on deck for the Wolverines. Anna's going to swing that one. Just got a piece of that one. It's going to make it a full count. So we got full count here with 2 outs, and Struve will be taken off here on this pitch. So if Anna can find a spot out there, it might score Sydney. It's going to be just inside, and that's going to be ball 4. So Fredrickson with a nice at-bat can also walk.
Wolverines, number 8, Kaylee Jacobs.
It's going to bring up junior Kaylee Jacobs. Jacobs has 2 hits and 10 at-bats.
Looks like we have a runner coming in.
Number 14, Annika Jenis.
So Annika Jenis is going to pinch run for Fredrickson. So 2 on here with Kaylee Jacobs coming to the plate. I tell you, they're aggressive. They're coming out swinging tonight, Kyle. I like that aggressiveness. They just got to make some solid contact here and get the ball in play and find a gap somewhere.
Exactly. You get these shots placed well, they'll do you wonders.
Come on, Kaylee.
0-1 pitch here to Jacobs. Going to be outside. Once again, the catcher set up outside, and they do a throw down to second base. So it's almost like they're
trying to draw him off.
Trying to get him out there. So 1-1. Trying to catch him leading off a little bit too far, so they're going to have to watch that tonight. Got a pop-up by Jacobs. That one's in right center and caught. So another F8 here by Kaylee Jacobs. South O'Brien does go down. They got 2 runners on, not able to get anything across after 1 inning complete. West Sioux is leading 1-0. We'll go ahead and take a little break here, and we'll be right back for the top of the second inning. Thank you for joining us on this Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow! more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
Let's try one more.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
And welcome back to the top half of the second inning. We got Sydney Struve out there doing our warm-up tosses to Andrew Fredrickson behind the plate there. 1-0. West Sioux leading here after one inning complete. South O'Brien had their chance there. Just got the one hit there in the first inning on a base on balls. According to my scorebook, West Sioux didn't even have a hit in that first inning, but base on balls and error. And that's what allowed them to score their first run. Looks like we got Addison Pop come up to bat for the Falcons. And strike one in there for Sydney Struve.
I'll tell you what, Kyle, I do not, based on how things have gone, and obviously this can change, I do not see this as being a 10-run game by any stretch. These teams seem very well matched.
I know South O'Brien kind of had some high expectations coming into this season for softball, Kyle, and I think it's a matter of getting the bats going, and they'll be right there competitive in these games. 2-1 count here to Addison Popcom. It looks like they're calling her Addie. 3-1 count. So this is kind of what got Sydney in trouble in that first inning. Just got to avoid the walks, keep throwing strikes, and trust her defense to make the plays behind her.
Just keep her head, slow things down a little bit, play her own game.
And a little bit low there, and that's going to walk the leadoff hitter.
Up now, #2, Cassie Koopmans.
It's going to bring out Cassie Koopmans. Cassie is a freshman for the Falcons. So good mix here between some upperclassmen and underclassmen. She's squaring a bunt, and that one's going to miss, so 1-0 count. I tell you, these infielders almost have to be fearless when they squirt a bunt because they can pull that bat back and swing away sometimes. And
exactly.
You're close to pretty close to home plate. 1-0 pitch. It's going to be popped up. Should be an easy catch for Fredrickson. So 1 out there on the pop-up.
Up now, #8, Shaden Blankenship.
F2 fly out. It's going to bring up back to the top of the lineup. Shaden Blankenship. She walked, stole second base, and she scored the only run of the game so far here tonight. Wild pitch. That's going to allow Addison to go to second base for the Falcons. 1-0 count to Shaden Blankenship. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Runner on second. There's a strike from Struve. Tell you one thing, a pitcher that's struggling a little bit, Kyle, it does throw the other team off a little bit because you don't know where that next pitch is going to be going.
Oh, yeah. We were talking before about...
There's a strike, 2-1 count.
We were talking
or
before
1-2
about,
count.
Some warm-up, pitchers, they get out there for their warm-ups and they throw the ball all over the place. So that next guy or girl getting into swing, they don't know what's going on.
1-2 misses, 2-2 count here to Shaden Blankenship. I was talking to John O'Connor today at the studio. John's been around a long time there with the KCHE Sports and everything, and I don't know if you heard that, Kyle, but he was talking about a major league pitcher. This is before my time.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and he would come out and just do his warm-up tosses and just throw them as wild as can be on purpose. Just the other players got up there, you didn't know where that pitch was going to go. 3-2 count here to Blankenship.
The only problem is that only works for so long.
Right back to Struve. It's going to go off the top of her glove. And by that point, just nothing they can do. So we're going to have runners on the corners here with 1 out. Probably give Blankenship a base hit on that one.
Up now, number 6, Emily Holshaw.
I think if Sydney was about an inch taller, she probably has that one.
Oh, that was just off the top of her glove.
That's going to bring.
That was actually a good play. I mean, when that ball's coming back at you, I mean, that's the first thing you want to do is get out of the way.
It's fast, yeah. That brings up Emily Holshoff. No throw down to second base, so it's going to put runners second and third. Holshoff reached on an error last time and stole a base. She didn't come around to score. 1-0 count here to Holshoff. There's a strike by Struve. That one's going to be popped up. See if Sydney can get to it. Nice job. That is going to be an F1 put out. So 2 outs. And Falcons kind of shooting themselves in the foot with a couple of bunt attempts and popping them in the air. That one was going to try to be basically a sacrifice bunt to just get a run in.
Oh, exactly.
But when you pop it up like that, it's going to bring up Peyton Sweesall, the catcher. She comes out swinging. Oh, and that's going to go under Jacobs. Going to get in a run down. That's going to allow a run to score. They do get her at second base. So that's going to be a fielder's choice put out, but it does allow that second run to score. So it is going to be 3-1 here going into the bottom of the third inning. So West Sioux leads 3-1. We'll go ahead and take another break here, and we'll be back for the bottom half of the second inning. We'll be right back at this commercial break. Thank you for joining us for Wolverine Softball here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
CA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599 at J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Run it out, Liz. Run it out.
And welcome back. Liz Maurer on the plate. And she hit a little ground ball. Second baseman bobbled a little bit there. And then the first baseman not able to corral that throw, so she's going to reach. So Maurer gets on for the Wolverines. That's going to bring up Sierra DeBoer. Sierra finds the gap right there by the third base. So, excuse me, 2 pitches and 2 runners on. So, good start to this bottom of the second inning for the Wolverines.
Betting now is number 6, Sky Raider.
That'll bring up senior Sky Raider, right fielder. What's that? Oh, we're going to have a pinch runner?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if South O'Brien can keep up this momentum, they're going to be doing gangbusters. So.
Raider's going to try to lay down a bunt. Pitch is going to miss high and outside, so 1-0 count. We do have a pinch runner on first base for DeBoer. That is Willow Sikiko. They're running for Sierra DeBoer. So a real nice start here. Let's see if South O'Brien can keep this inning going. 1-2 count's going to miss. Oh, and a really close play there. Nice job by Liz Maurer getting down to third base. That was some aggressive base running there. Close play, but you never want to make that first out at third base.
No.
Good job. And Sikika stayed at first. We'll see if the bunt's still on here. Swinging away, and I
Good poke.
could be a sacrifice. Let's see if Maurer can get in. Ooh, that was a close play. So we have a sacrifice fly to the left fielder.
Batting now is number 5, Abby Schreck.
And a run scored by Maurer, and then Sikika goes to throw on the throw to second base. So got one out, and that's going to bring up Abby Schreck. So see if South O'Brien can keep this inning going and get some runs, get some multiple runs here with McKinney on the mound. And here's the pitch. It's going to be a little bit low. And Sikika thought about it, but just not far enough away from the catcher to be able to advance on that one. Be a little bit high, 2-0 count. Abby Schreck is a sophomore for the Wolverines. Has a couple of hits on the year. And third straight ball, 3-0 count. Got to be careful with that leadoff from second base there, Kyle. We've seen quite a few throws down from the catcher already just in the early of this game. Hate to get caught leading off too far and get thrown out. 3-0 count. And that one misses pretty badly. That's going to be ball 4.
Batting back now is number 19, Hannah Dow.
And that's going to bring up leadoff hitter Hannah Dow. So Schreck walks 4 straight pitches. We got runners at first and second. We got Sikika and Schreck on first. Sikika on second. 1 out. 1 run in here as Liz Maurer has come in to score. Liz reached on an error. We'll see if Hannah can get one to the outfield somewhere. That one was pretty close, so maybe just a little bit high. 1-0 count to Hannah. That one's going to be low. Nice job by the catcher, Suisaw, keeping that one in front of her, keeps the runners on base.
She really is. I was really impressed with her in warm-ups. I mean, she is throw to second. She doesn't even need to stand up.
She has a good arm on her, doesn't she? And just as I say that, the ball is going to get past, and both runners are going to advance. So, got runners out there on second and third.
3-0 count.
What do they say? You got ducks on the pond just waiting to come home? 3-0 count to Dow. Let's see if she's taking one in. There we go. All right, another one. So, McKinney.
Batting now is number 2, Sydney Strew.
That'll bring up pitcher Sydney Strew. Let's see if she can help herself out. She did have a base hit last time. And it looks like head coach for the Falcons, Caitlin Lockhorst, wants to come out and talk to McKinney. Seems like she's been affected a little bit by, just a little bit of action here, some hits and pass balls, and she got a little bit wild after that. So,
yeah, and that's kind of tough to come back from. You let it get to you, and it looks like they're going to stay with her.
What do they say? How much of a game is mental? It's most of your game, like a golf game, it's 90% mental, 10% physical.
Mm-hmm.
I think softball has a lot to do with that too, where a lot of it is mental.
Oh, so, completely.
So that bases loaded here with 1 out was senior Sydney Struve on the mound, or at the bat. And 1-0. And typically, most of her pitches have been missing low since she started struggling here. To Struve. That one missed outside. Boy, it seems like when you start struggling too, you don't get the favorable call either.
Exactly.
And Struve swings at the 2-0, and that was it's going to be a tap foul. 2-1 count. We got Sikaka on third base. Handed out on first. And Schrecker on second base. And Struve fouls another one off, so McKinney fights back, 2-2 count. See if Sidney can square one up and get one to the outfield here, at least get another run in. That one was way high. Not too hard to lay off on that one. So a full count here to Sidney Struve.
Tried for the corner and missed.
Tried for the corner and misses. And ball four. So a nice battle up there for Sidney. She's going to get an RBI walk there. And that is going to bring up Taryn Hintz. This is not who you want up to bat if you're the opposing team. So bases remain loaded here. Struve just goes to first. Sikaka came in. And that's a poke to right field, and that's going to be caught. And we got a tag up and a throw. And nope, we're going to get another run here. So a sacrifice fly for Hintz. RBI.
Batting now is number 16, Anna Fredrickson.
That brings in Sikaka to tie the game up here at 3-3. And Hannah was able to advance to third base on that. So runners on the corner with Struve, and then that's going to bring up Fredrickson. She comes out swinging. That one's going to be fouled down the line. Boy, I tell you, if she straightens that one out, it's almost out of here.
Yeah. When you think about it, I mean, that's a great place to hit because, I mean, your left fielder is still playing far enough infield. It's got to get past him.
Looks like that's a 180 down that left field line.
Yep.
Good job by Anna. You could tell she just had that little bit of a twitch there. She thought about it, but held off. It's going to even things out 1-1 here. So 3 runs in here in this bottom of the second inning for the Wolverines. It's going to be low. Here comes Dow. She's going to try to score. And Hannah's in on a pass ball.
We're taking a lead now.
And Struve will advance to second base. So real nice inning for the Wolverines, putting 4 runs up. It's kind of been their Achilles heel, has been able to score runs on this early season. So it's got to feel good. And Les says, I better clean the plate off here.
Oh, and you can't see it anymore.
Not because he's old either, because it had a lot of dirt on it, right?
That's what I was going for. I'm saying nothing about the man's age.
3-1 count here to Fredrickson. That one's going to be high and outside, so she is going to get on with a base on balls.
Batting now is number 8, Kaylee Jacobs.
And that's going to bring up Kaylee Jacobs.
And pinch runner again.
Looks like Annika Ginnis is going to pinch run for Fredrickson. Courtesy runner, they call that.
Mm-hmm.
So that player can come in every time and run for him, and they can still go into the ballgame in a position, which is a nice thing for the courtesy runner spot there. And there's a nice strike by McKinney. Last time Jacobs flew out to center field to end the first inning when South O'Brien had a little bit of a threat going.
Ooh.
And strike 2. Looks like Jacobs almost stepped back a little bit when that pitch was coming in, so got to stay in there and be ready to hit that.
And it was on the far side of the strike zone.
0-2 is grounded to third, and she just takes the easy one and goes to third base. So South O'Brien does bat around. So that is just a 5-5 put out there to third base. That's going to end the inning, but a real good inning for the Wolverines, putting up 4 runs in that second inning. South O'Brien takes a lead, 4-3 after 2 complete. We'll be back here for the top of the third inning. Thank you for listening to Wolverine Softball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
To Erica McKinney.
And welcome back for the top of the third with pitcher Erica McKinney leading off. Last time she struck out. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors here from South O'Brien, such a great community that gets behind their local sports teams. There's strike one from Strew, especially to J&K Insurance Services, who is our pregame sponsor and also a regular sponsor during the game. Mm-hmm. And Kyle, as you know, your wife teaches up here. Just a great community, and boy, this Polina, Primgar, Sutherland, they all really get behind their school, and just all the businesses are great up here.
You know, and I've known plenty of people that have gone to school here that live in the area, and it's just everybody raves about it. So,
2-1 count here to McKinney. Got a lot of family from this area too, so that makes it even better yet, right? Yep. Strike swinging there, 2-2 count. In fact, Sydney Struve is, of course, Heather Struve, who's the head coach. Heather is my cousin, so Sydney would be my second cousin. Ball misses, 3-2 count.
Removed.
I don't think it's removed. Is it removed?
Okay, she's her daughter, right?
Heather's daughter, yes. Sydney is Heather's daughter.
Well.
And McKinney works the walk.
Batting now is number 14, Isabel Ortiz.
So top of each inning so far, Kyle started off with a walk for the Falcons. So definitely something I know Sydney's probably kind of going, man, I need to get that first batter out. You hate to get that leadoff person on.
Yeah, but on the flip side, you can also say, all right, I'm done. I've got all those pitches out. Let's just take and get this going.
Got a courtesy runner there coming in for the pitcher.
Courtesy running for number 22 is number 9.
Looks like Cassidy Anderson into courtesy run for McKinney.
Lefty coming to the plate.
And that's going to bring up Isabel Ortiz. She walked in the top of the first inning. Ball one. We'll see if the Falcons will send Anderson to second base. So far, they've been pretty aggressive on the base pass. And 2-0 quickly here to Ortiz.
Go Sid.
Got a ground ball to second. Let's see if they can turn two. They got the one and a double play. It's a really nice 4-6-3 double play. Nice job by the Wolverines. You don't see a whole lot of double plays turn like that, but
no.
Really nice turn there at second base. That 4-6-3 to Hannah and over to Hintz.
They almost have to hit it in just the right spot.
Right. Hintz had a nice stretch at first base too there.
Oh, completely.
Mia Danielson up to bat, and Struve gets a changeup over. Kind of the first time you really heard that crowd come to life tonight with that double play. It's a nice play. A little bit inside, 1-1 to Mia Danielson. Got the baseball game going on next to us here. Looks like they are in the third inning with West Sioux leading 3-0 over there at the baseball game. Pitch is going to be in the dirt and bounce over Anna. We did broadcast the baseball game early on in the year when South O'Brien took on Remsen St. Mary's, and then I caught a part of their baseball game against MMCRU. That was an exciting game. Jet Keith hit a home run top of the seventh to put South O'Brien ahead and win that game. West Sioux had a pretty good baseball team last year. I know Hunter Deckers is not playing for him this year. Going to go play football at Iowa State. 3-1 misses, so that is going to put Danielson on first base. That's going to bring up Avery Cole.
And now is now number 18, Avery Coyle.
Cole struck out looking her last at bat. And ball one here too. Avery Cole.
See if Struve can get this last out of the inning.
A little bit high, 2-0 count. So both pitchers not throwing quite a seamless game tonight. Struggling quite a bit with some walks and wild pitches. See if they can both settle down here and kind of keep their team in things.
Exactly.
There's a strike.
I was going to say, that one looked pretty good.
2-1 count. 2 outs here, top of the third. It's going to be fouled off. Right back over towards the restroom, what would be normally the concession stand area.
Let's go, Sid.
Yeah, I even saw some kids out here with a pizza from Casey's.
What's that?
Saw some kids down here with pizza from Casey's.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, that doesn't look too bad.
And there's a strike. And that's strike 3. So Cole's going to go down the second time, swinging there. So South O'Brien gets out of that with any damage done here in the top of the third inning. Going to go to the bottom of the third, leading 4-2-3. Thanks for joining us with Wolverines Softball on Fuller Digital. We'll be right back.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
This is a great thing.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
Maurer.
And welcome back to the bottom half of the third inning. South O'Brien's going to bring up Liz Maurer, Sierra DeBoer, and Sky Rader. Falcons still got McKinney out there pitching. And the first one's going to be in there for ball one, a little bit high. Looks like a strike and a line drive right to the shortstop. So just didn't find a gap there the first out. That's going to bring up Sierra DeBoer, designated player. She had a single right past the third baseman her last at bat. And that one's going to come in on the ground, so ball 1 to DeBoer. One all count here with 1 out, bottom of the third inning. High and outside. I think if South O'Brien continues to be patient at the plate there, Kyle, they might able to get some more walks out of McKinney.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's kind of a cliche, but you know, anytime they say, "Yeah, let the pitch come to you," that's what they just need to do.
Not sure
just
what that was.
Easy with it and swing with the good one.
Coach Lockhorst had something to say to the umpire there. Not sure what it was, but no positions changed. So 3-0 count here to Sarah DeBoer. And ball 4. Like we kind of said, if they can be patient up there and work the count.
Yep.
If you're not afraid to bat, you know, if you get a couple strikes on you, but got a chance there to get on base. We got Sky Rader coming to the plate for the Wolverines. There's a strike. We got DeBoer on first and Raider up to bat. One out, 1 strike. Sky swings through that one, so 0-2. She's going to have to protect up there. Sky had a sacrifice to left field last night that scored or her last at bat that scored a run. And Sky goes down looking there. It looked like that one was a little bit high and outside, but according to umpire Pedersen, that caught the corner. So 2 outs with the strikeout, and that's going to bring up Abby Schreck. Schreck fouls one, and that one's just going to get out of play and go off the top of the dugout over there. First base side. So 0-1 count here to Schreck. This could be well outside, 1-1 count. See if South O'Brien can get a little 2-out rally going here in this bottom of the 3rd inning. Got a nice westerly breeze blowing in tonight. Pass ball is going to get DeBoer down to second base, so 2-1 count. Anything to the outfield should probably get a run in. No, Kyle, you look at the flag over there. Seems to be kind of a stiff breeze, but you don't really feel it too much.
Not really.
That one's going to be pretty high and outside, so 3-1 count.
I'll tell you what, if they could just get a poke out past the second baseman or the shortstop.
I'll tell you, there's a big gap between center and right field, too.
Yep.
Get one over the second baseman's head there. Not a bad pitch to take there with the pitcher that's struggling a little bit on the mound. It's going to make a full count here. So I got to protect anything close up there for Schreck. And Schreck's going to draw the base on balls.
Up now is number 19, Hannah Dow.
Ball went past the catcher there, and Coach Drew says, Sierra, where are you at? You should be down here next to me right now. So, yeah, that would have been, you never know. You advance and then you get another pass ball, you might score a run. It's going to bring up leadoff hitter Hannah Dow. There's another high end. So kind of like what I just said, if she would have gone on the previous pitch, she probably scores right there, and they have a 2-run lead. But they do advance on that one. Both runners go, so Schreck on second and Sierra DeBoer on third base. 1-0 count here to Hannah. That one's going to be high and outside. Got to kind of think, Kyle, that Coach Lockhorse probably isn't going to stick with McKinney too much longer here. She continues to struggle.
No, but if you're South O'Brien, you're thinking, if they'd stick with her a little bit longer. Oh.
And there's a run scored for DeBoer. Another wild pitch. Takes the count to 3-0 to Hannah Dow, and Schreck also goes to third base. So South O'Brien not even a hit on the board here this inning. 2 base on balls, allowing the run scored with the pass balls. So 3-0 count to Hannah Dow. Hannah is a junior. Good basketball player. It'd be nice to have her back this season. And ball 4 to Hannah.
Batting now is number 2, Sydney Struve.
That'll bring up Sydney Struve. Sydney had a single her first at bat and a base on ball her last at bat. She came up with the bases loaded and drew a walk. So we got Hannah Dow on first and Schreck on third. Struve up with a 1-0 count here in this bottom of the third inning with 1 run in. And the 1-0 pitch from McKinney. Going to be high and outside.
I tell you what, this West Sioux catcher is really earning their money tonight. These pitchers, she's not letting a lot pass. But I mean, they are.
That Sweesaw is just a good athlete. I believe she played basketball for the Falcons, if you remember that name. Pretty good athlete for them.
Well, like I said before, really good arm getting the throw off.
She's done a really nice job with the balls in the dirt, too. I know a few have gotten past her, but she's doing what she can. 3-0 count here to Sydney. Got Taryn Hintz on deck for the Wolverines. And base on balls. And here comes Coach Lockhorst, and
Batting now is number 15, Taryn Hintz.
got to think she's probably going to be making a change here. Yep. Didn't take too long there. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout here during this pitching change, and hopefully we'll get you all the changes coming up.
CA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599 at J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
And welcome back here. We got a pitching change for the Falcons. Looks like they are sending in Addison Deckers to pitch. Looks like Deckers is a freshman for the Falcons. And I believe, Kyle, if you know that name Deckers, they had Hunter Deckers, who's going to go play football for the Cyclones. I think this is his sister, Addison.
Okay.
Umpires getting all the changes made here to the South O'Brien sideline, and we'll be set for action again. We've got bases loaded here for our senior Taryn Hintz coming to the plate. Got Shrek on third, Hannah on second, and Cindy Struve at first base. I know Hintz would sure like to find a gap here and clear the bases. Comes out swinging, and every time tonight she's popped it up. Oh, she drops it. Dropped by the left fielder. So a little bit of a break there for the Wolverines. It's going to be an E9 on the right fielder, and that's going to allow 2 runs to score. So Abby Shrek comes in to score.
Batting now is number 16, Anna Fredrickson.
And Hannah Dow. Struve goes to third base. And that is going to bring up Anna Fredrickson. So South O'Brien just about batting around here. If they get if Fredrickson reaches and Jacobs comes back at the plate, they'll bat around 2 innings in a row. Fredrickson squares to bunt. And basically that was just allowing Hintz to jog down to second. And South O'Brien's really got to be careful out there as a throw down to third base. And Sydney got her uniform dirty tonight, so Heather's going to have to wash Sydney's uniform tonight, it looks like.
And use Tide.
Get that dirt out of there, right? So Anna with the 0-1 count with 2 outs here. South O'Brien with 3 runs in here. This bottom of the third inning without a hit. Ground ball to the third baseman. She bobbles it, and that's going to score another run. So that is going to be an error on the third baseman, and that's going to allow Struve to come in to score. So, Kyle, we got 4 runs in here, no hits. Just, based on balls, it's killing the Falcons, and then a couple errors here.
It's not something you see every day either.
14, Annika Jennings.
Deckers has done a nice job coming in, throwing strikes, so it's not nothing she's done wrong.
No.
Should have been 2 outs there, but it's going to bring up Jacobs. Outside corner, nice pitch there from Deckers. He had a courtesy runner for Fredrickson. He had Annika Jennings running for her on first base. That one's going to be right back to Deckers, and she says, I'll take this one myself. So we have the 1-3 put out there to end the inning. So after 3 complete, South O'Brien ahead 8-2-3. We're going to head to the top of the 4th inning. Thanks for joining us on this broadcast. We'll be right back after this break.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
And welcome back here to the top of the 4th inning. Just to recap this game here, West Sioux came out and scored 3 runs in the top of the 1st inning, and then they were held scoreless in the 2nd and the 3rd. South O'Brien didn't score anything in that 1st, came back to score 4 runs in the 2nd and 3rd. Got number 5, Addison Deckers up to bat for the Falcons. Strike 1 there from Sydney Strube. Let's see if Sydney can get this first batter out of the inning. 0-1 pitch, a little high and outside. Ball 1. It's like we were talking about earlier. If you subscribe to Fuller Digital, you'll get alerts for all the different broadcasts that we do. 1-1's fouled off. Yesterday was Father's Day, of course. Hope all you fathers out there listening had a great day. We covered the Sioux Valley Golf Tournament. That's Iowa's only match play tournament in Cherokee. Yeah. And we were going to cover the last 18 holes of the tournament. 1-2 misses, 2-2 count here, 2 Deckers, and got rained out. But
did get a wee bit of rain, yeah.
I think it's a really cool thing to cover a golf tournament.
Oh, yeah.
And Deckers is going to go down swinging, so the first out of the inning is to Addison Deckers.
Up now is number 2, Cassie Koopman.
That's going to bring up Cassie Koopman. She flied out last at bat. I think she tried to bunt and flew out to the catcher, Fredrickson. Ball 1. Ball 2, excuse me, to Cassie Koopmans. Got 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. And 3-0 count here to Koopmans. There's a strike from Strube.
There you go.
So we kind of had the same thing happen during our golf coverage yesterday. We lost the stream. And if that ever happens when you're watching a broadcast, we'll have to create a new stream, and there'll be a new link. So just go back to Fuller Digital on YouTube and find the new link, and we'll try to get things going back as soon as we can. So
absolutely. Yeah.
Just for future reference, if that would happen to happen. Strube fights back to make the count full. 3-2 pitch, and strike, got her swinging. So back-to-back strikeouts for Strube.
And now is number 8, Shaden Blankenship.
She's got 4 strikeouts on the night so far. And that's going to bring up leadoff hitter Shaden Blankenship. She's had a base on balls and a single so far tonight. And that one caught the outside corner. Strike 1 to Blankenship. Sydney finding a little bit more of a groove here in this top of the 4th inning. It's going to miss a little high, 1-1. baseball game over there is in the 4th inning, top of the 4th. West Sioux's leading South O'Brien 5-0. 2-1 count here to Shade and Blankenship. Shrew gets back in. It's going to be a fly to right field. Oh, and Raider just had it go off her glove. And, they got the runner, and they would have had her in a pickle there if they went to second, but the throw went to third base.
Batting now is number 6, Emily Holshaw.
So a runner reaches on an error there on a drop fly ball. So 2 outs here. Still get out of this inning with much damage.
That's okay. This is comebackable.
It's going to bring up Emily Holshoff. There's a strike from Struve. Holshoff reached on an error in the 1st inning and then had a base bunt attempt in the 2nd inning, and she popped it up to Sydney. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Boy, you really got to pay attention if you're between the games here. Because like I said, the baseball stadium field is right next to us. So you got to pay attention. That foul ball can be coming from either direction over there.
Mm-hmm.
0-2 count. Can be a little high. Not a bad pitcher. Maybe try to get her to chase. See if Sydney can get her 5th strikeout on the night. Sydney's done a really nice job working herself out of some damage tonight with some walks and a little high and outside. 2-2. That one's going to be a good strike. That one's popped up to left field, and Liz Maurer puts that one away for the Wolverines. So no damage done here after the top of the 4th inning. South O'Brien leading 8-3. We'll go ahead and take a break. You're listening to Wolverines Softball on Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
And we are back for the bottom of the 4th with Liz Maurer leading off for the Wolverines. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors in the South O'Brien area for bringing this broadcast. We got Farm Bureau Financial out of Primgar, TCA, the community agency for your internet connections, J&K Insurance Services, Sioux, out of Sioux Rapids, we got Snooks Carpet and Furniture, and then of course right here in town we have the Prairie Market grocery store. So thank you to all of our sponsors for bringing this broadcast. We got an 0-2 count here to Liz Maurer. No outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Maurer the leadoff batter for this inning. And pitches outside, but she's doing a nice job fighting him off there. Looks like Maurer reached on an error in the 2nd inning. And got out her last at-bat to the shortstop. 0-2 pitch is going to be a little bit of a changeup or something there from Deckers. Just a little bit high. Addison Deckers on for her first full inning. She came in to relieve McKinney this last inning. A little bit low. 2-2 count here to Liz Maurer. 2-2 pitch here, coming with no outs here. A little bit high again, so really nice job by Maurer working this count full after falling behind 0-2. Going to have to protect that plate here once again. And that one, I thought that looked pretty good coming in. Maurer's going to go down looking there. First out of the inning.
Number 20, Sierra DeBoer.
It's going to bring up Sierra DeBoer. DeBoer has a single and a base on balls tonight. Comes out swinging a little bit ahead of that one. 0-1 to DeBoer. I'll tell you, Kai, I know batting and hitting has been South O'Brien's struggle so far this year.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't exactly gotten a lot of hits, but they're getting a lot at bats. So the more repetition you get, the hits will start coming here at some point. 1-1 count to DeBoer.
Well, they've been playing very smart.
It's going to be poked to right field, and a nice catch over there. Right fielder.
Batting now, number 6, Sky Raider.
So we have an F9 for DeBoer. And that's going to bring up senior Sky Raider. She had a sacrifice to center field and a strikeout. Her first 2 at-bats. 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Just a little dribbler back up the middle. And a easy 1-3 put out there. So South O'Brien goes down. First time tonight, 1-2-3. So after 4 complete, it is 8-2-3 South O'Brien leading. We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
We got Peyton Sweeshaw up to bat for the Falcons. Peyton, the catcher, of course, and she's had a fielder's choice and a base on balls here tonight. Ball 1 in there from Sydney Struve. Got a lot of games going on tonight on Fuller Digital Solutions. We got OABCIG baseball versus Kingsley Pearson going on. We have Remsen St. Mary's softball playing Trinity Christian tonight. Of course, we got this game going. We also have River Valley taking on Mato Valley Anthonodal Charter Oak Ute. And ball's going to be hit back at the middle. It's going to deflect over to Dow. So kind of a bang-bang play there. Hit off Struve and then to Dow. So not really an error.
Now, number 22, Erica McKinney.
We'll give Peyton Sweeshaw a hit on that one. So that's going to put off the leadoff hitter. And that's going to bring up Erica McKinney. I believe she went to first base when they brought in Deckers to pitch. Outside, ball 1 to McKinney. McKinney has struck out and walked so far tonight. It'll be a wild pitch and allow the runner to get to second base. Two-0 count here to McKinney. Sweesaw advances to second base. No outs. That's a nice line drive right back up the middle. And we got a throw into the home plate. A little bit wild on the throw, and that's going to allow McKinney to go to second base. Shrek out there in center field was trying to keep that runner from scoring. It's one of those situations. Yeah, it's one of those situations you want to hit the cutoff person there. Allows that runner to go to second, so we got runners at second and third with no outs. It's going to bring up designated player Isabel Ortiz. She had a base on ball, and last time she hit into that nice double play that South O'Brien did. They hit to left field. It's going to be caught by Maurer. She's going to throw the ball in, hit the cutoff. So sacrifice fly there for Ortiz. And that's going to score Sweesaw there for.
Now number 7, Mia Danielson.
It's going to bring up Mia Danielson. She had a 4-2 ground out and a base on balls. One out here with the runner on second, so just a 1 run in. And she's going to line one to Sky Raider. They tried to get the runner at first. That was a close play, but she was able to leg it out. So
Batting now number 18, Avery Coyle.
bats are coming alive here for the Falcons. Got 3 hits already here in this inning, and the other one was a decent poke out there to left field. Runners on the corners with 1 out. We'll see if they send the runner from first. A little bit inside. It's Avery Cole up the bat. She's struck out twice. And struck out looking both times, so Sydney would like to get another one of those strikeouts here and get 2 outs in the inning. Right back to Sydney. Looks the runner back. Nice job. Really nice play by Senior Struve there. The 1-3 put out. That's going to bring up pitcher Addison Deckers.
Batting now number 5, Addison Deckers.
So 2 outs here in this top of the 4th. We'll see if South O'Brien can get out of it with just the 1 run scored. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner for McKinney.
I'll tell you what, though, South O'Brien's in a good position right now. Number 1, they've got the 2 outs. Yes, they do have runners in scoring position, but again, 2 outs and they have enough of a lead. You know, if they have a hiccup, that's okay.
Just need 1 more out here, like you said, Kyle, and first base would be the only forced out here. Otherwise, you got to put the tag on. Let's bring up pitcher Addison Deckers. It's her second at bat since she came in for relief. She struck out her first at bat of the game. And that one's going to be popped up. And just not able to get over there. Kind of a tough play running away, from the ball like that. Just need to get her glove turned around. So 0-2 count here to Deckers.
Yeah, definitely. The closer you get to the wall there, it just makes it a lot tougher.
Would have been probably an easier play for Taryn Hintz to call her off on that one. Just the angle of it and having her glove in the right position. And Deckers just got a piece of that one, stays alive. Count remains 0-2 here with 2 outs. Falcons putting a run on the board. Last time they scored was back in the first inning. That was a close pitch. I think Sydney and Fredrickson both wanted that one, but must have been just inside a little bit. 1-2 count here to Deckers. Popped up again. That one's going to go out of play. Count's going to remain 1-2 here. Sun's starting to fade, and the lights have come on here at the softball complex here at Swanson Sports. And just a little comebacker to Sydney, and she's going to get the putout. So nice job by Sydney working out of some trouble there again. So the Falcons do put 1 run on the board after 4.5 complete. South O'Brien leading 8-4. We'll go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back in a little bit. Thanks for joining us.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow. more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
And welcome back to the bottom of the 5th inning with Abby Schreck coming to lead off for the Wolverines. Abby's had 2 base on balls and a run scored tonight. Got Coach Struve down here on third base side and Coach Erica Dreckman on the first base side. First pitch is going to be outside. A lot of kids playing in here between the fields. Nice night out here for families to be out and about and enjoying some nice weather and some baseball and softball action. 2-0 count to Abby Schreck. Deckers has done a pretty nice job coming in relief for the Falcons. 3-0 count for Abby Schreck. Schreck's going to be followed by leadoff hitter Hannah Dow and then Sydney Struve. Tried for the corner and missed. 3-0 pitch coming. That one's going to go inside and actually is going to hit her.
Now that's taking one for the team.
She says, if you're going to get the first base, I'm at least going to make you pay for it. And throws it inside and hits her. No, I don't think that's what she tried on purpose.
No.
But so Schreck is on first, and Hannah Dow here coming to the plate.
You can tell she wasn't really worried about it. She's like, yeah, let it hit me. I don't care.
Dow's going to pop one up. Oh, nice effort there from Peyton Sweesaw. Dow grounded out her first at-bat to third base, and then also has 2 runs scored with 2 base on balls here tonight. So not a lot of hits for the Wolverines tonight. Struve has a hit, and Sierra DeBoer has a hit. So according to my count, just a couple of hits. Been a few errors and base on balls that have scored most of their runs on tonight. So I'm sure Coach Struve would like to see some more hits placed out there. 1-1 count to Dow. Fouled straight back. Right on it. Still a really big gap, if you can see that on your screen. There's a really big gap between the center fielder and right fielder. Right fielder's just off to the edge of your screen there, so if you can just poke one over that second baseman's head, be a good spot for it.
Yeah, if you could hit a line drive with some juice to it.
It's easily a double if you get it over that second baseman's head. 1-2 count here. Ball's going to be rolled in, so 2-2 to Hannah Dow. And Abby Schreck on first. Bottom of the 5th inning here, no outs. Been a fairly fast-moving game. That one's going to be popped up, and second baseman's going to... Not exactly what I was imagining there. For a hit to the that side, I wanted to go over the second baseman head, so an F4. First out of the inning, and that's going to bring up pitcher Sydney Struve. Sydney's reached all 3 times tonight with a single and a couple of base on balls and a RBI and a run scored. Sydney's going to lay down a bunt, back to the pitcher. Ooh, they pretty close play there at first base, but it got her. So sacrifice bunt there for Struve, advancing the runner to second. I don't think Sydney was trying to sacrifice. I think she was trying to get a base hit on that. But it's going to bring up 2 outs, and Taryn Hintz coming to the plate. Taryn has gotten under the ball and flown out every time so far tonight. And she's going to hit just a little soft number there to third baseman. So that is going to be the third out of the inning for the Wolverines. So had some threat out there, but nothing happened. After 5 complete, South O'Brien still leading 8-4. We'll go ahead and come back to the top of the 6th inning. We'll be right back after this. Thanks for joining us.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you, now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599 at J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
And now number 2, Cassie Koopman.
And welcome back to the top of the 6th inning. It's going to bring up Cassie Koopman for the Falcons. Cassie is flown out and struck out. She her flyout was to the catcher Fredrickson, and she tried to bunt there in that 2nd inning. And first pitch, nice grab there by Hintz. And Hintz will take that herself, so a nice put out for first baseman Hintz.
Number 8, Shaden Blankenship.
So 1 up, 1 down here to start the 6th inning, and a good start for Wolverines and Struve. It's going to bring up leadoff hitter Shaden Blankenship. She had a base on balls, a single, and a fly out. Her 4th at bat, and the at bat's going to start off with a strikeout, or with a strike. Excuse me. 0-1 count here to Blankenship. Be high, 1-1. Looks like the baseball game over there is in the bottom of the 4th with West Sioux leading South O'Brien 8-0. Foul back, so the count's going to go to 1-2.
Sounds like I almost hit a car.
I think somebody walking it almost hit the way they were kind of looking back at it. 1-2 pitch here to Blankenship. Well, a little bit higher. Let's see if Rader can squeeze this one. And Rader with the grab out there in right field. So 2 up, 2 down.
Number 6, Emily Holshoff.
That'll bring up Emily Holshoff, second baseman for the Falcons. She reached on an error.
I'll tell you what, the South O'Brien defense really doing a job this inning.
Seemed to pick things up here. Holshoff reached on an error, and then she had a fly out to Struve and a fly out to left field, looking for her first hit on the night. Strike 1 in there to Holshoff. And Struve throwing the ball pretty hard there. That one's going to miss outside. 1-1 count here to Holshoff. One pitch, a little bit high. 2-1 to Holshoff. Two-one pitch with 2 outs, top of the 6th. That one's going to be fouled off to the left. So Fuller Digital is definitely growing. We're going to be covering 11 football teams, hopefully, if we have football coming this fall.
True.
And like I said earlier, if you enjoy these, make sure you subscribe and you'll get alerts for broadcast. That one's going to be skied to the left side, I believe. I think it stayed inside, just not able to run it down.
It stayed inside, but that was another one just real close to the fence.
Close to the fence there. Long run there for Maurer. You know, she's swung about 3 high pitches in a row. I'd just go a couple inches higher if I was Struve. And she did, and she laid off.
I tell you what, though, the one thing that I think is playing into Struve's favor is they are reaching for those.
You know, they did exactly what I was thinking there, but she laid off, so a nice job by Holsoff. And she's going to work a walk. So, pretty good at bat there by Holsoff. She reaches for the second time tonight, and that's going to bring up catcher Peyton Sweesaw. She had a base on balls, a fielder's choice, and a single her last at bat. So we got 2 outs here in this top of the 6th inning with a runner on first. A bit high and outside. Here's a throw, and yep, she's going to beat the throw in, so a stolen base for Holsoff. Pretty close play. 1-0 count here to Sweesaw. Going to miss again, 2-0. So Sydney doesn't want to get herself in trouble here. Get back in the strike zone and get your team up to bat again. A little bit high again. 3-0 count here to Peyton Sweesaw. Three-0 count. And ball 4. None of those were too close on that at bat. See if, Coach Struve's going to come out here.
For the Falcons, number 22, Erica McKinney.
She kind of started walking out. I think she just had a few words of encouragement there for Sydney. I thought maybe she's going to do a mound visit, but 2 outs here with McKinney coming to the plate for the Falcons. And there Struve gets back in that strike zone. McKinney had a strikeout, a base on balls, and a single so far tonight. Ooh, and that was a pretty good hot shot down that third baseline, just a little bit foul.
I'll tell you what, if you can keep that fair, you've got at least a single, if not a double.
Probably a double out of that and score 2 runs.
Yeah.
You know, with 2 outs, they're off on the contact because you got to go.
Mm-hmm.
So 0-2 pitch here with 2 outs. Boy, and McKinney just about took her coach out there. The coach was doing a hot step there. She moved pretty quick.
I'm impressed.
Could you move that fast, Kyle?
Look at me.
I don't know if I could move that.
I don't know. If I was in that situation, we'll see.
Good pitch there by Struve. See if you can get McKinney to chase. Yeah, I don't know if I can move that fast anymore, but probably try. I don't want to get hit by that ball too bad either.
True.
Going to have a fly to center fielder to Shrek. Oh, and she squeezes it. And she kind of did a little celebration fist pump there. She caught that one. So nice catch by Shrek. So no damage done there. South O'Brien going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning, leading 8-4. Thanks for listening to Wolverine Softball. We're sure glad to bring it with all of our fine sponsors. We'll be right back.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids is your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
And welcome back to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Andrew Ferguson leading off for the Wolverines. And Addison Decker's back out there on the mound. She's done a pretty nice job. She really hasn't given up any hits, and South O'Brien just scored a couple runs on some errors by the Falcons. 0-1 pitch to Ferguson. It's going to be just a little bit outside. And has had 2 base on balls and reached on an error so far tonight. So see if she can keep her streak alive and reach every at-bat. A little bit low there for Anna. 2-1 count. She can reach again here. I'm imagining she'll probably be courtesy ran for again, being the catcher. 2-1 count. Inside, 3-1 count to Anna.
Good eye.
Beautiful night up here in Polina. Nice to be in the press box calling this game tonight. And a line drive, base hit. Nice at bat for Anna. And nice to see a hit fall down.
Kaylee Jacobs.
It's going to bring up third baseman Kaylee Jacobs.
14, Annika Jonas.
Annika Jonas going to pinch run or courtesy run for Frederickson. And like I said, that's going to bring up Jacobs. Kaylee looking for her first hit yet on the night. See if South O'Brien can get some hits strung together here and give Struve a little bit more of a cushion coming into that. She's going to lay down a sacrifice. Dies right there. Oh, she beats it out. That was a close play. Close play. I think it was a sacrifice attempt, but Jacobs hustling down the line and bang, bang play, and they're going to call it safe. We'll see if
really starting to show for West Sioux.
Now that one might hurt. Could come back to hurt him a little bit here this inning. It's going to bring up Maurer. Liz has reached a couple times and a strikeout tonight. And the defense was creeping in there thinking she might be laying down a sacrifice, but she didn't even make an attempt there. 1-0 count to Maurer with the runners on first and second. And she lines one right past the third baseman, and Struve says, that one's hit too hard, stop right here. So Annika Jonas on third, Jacobs on second, and Maurer on first base. So a nice job by Maurer. And that's going to bring up Sierra DeBoer. She's got a single, a base on balls, and a fly out. And that was another one of those designed kind of almost like a pitch out in baseball, but purposely thrown outside to try to get that runner napping a little bit.
Well, you think about it, going wide that to the right side, that makes it easier for the catcher just to turn around across her body to throw.
Fly to right field, see if it's going to be caught. We're going to have a tag, and that should score the run pretty easily. So we got a sacrifice for DeBoer to right field, and that's going to bring home Annika Jonas. It's going to bring up Sky Raider. Raider struck out her last at bat. See if Sky can poke one out there and get another run in. One out here in this bottom of the sixth inning. Sky tried to bunt and a little over the top of that one. That was going to skirt back to the backstop. So 0-1 count here to a Raider. Oh, 0-1 pitch coming to Raider. It's going to be outside. Kind of a throw down there behind the second baseman, kind of snuck in there. So that was a bit of a trick play there, Kyle. Second baseman stuck in behind the first baseman with a throw down. Count here is a 1-1. Raider square. She's going to hit a nice one just down the first baseline. Going to get thrown out, but both runners are going to go to second and third. So a sacrifice for Raider. And that's going to bring up Abby Schreck. Abby's had a couple of base on balls here tonight. Little hit to the outfield here, Kyle, and that's going to score a couple runs. 2 outs here. First pitch to Abby is going to be a swinging strike, so 0-1 count here to Abby. little bit outside. You can see I'm right behind home plate here, and you can see Sweetshaw's tried to frame that one even a little bit. So nice job by her. 1-1 count to Shrek. That one's inside. 2-1 to Abby. See some fans here with some light jackets and blankets on tonight even, so.
I don't think people were ready for this.
Could be high, 3-1. If Abby were to reach, that would bring up top of the order again, and Hannah Dow. Abby swinging. A little bit of an inside-out swing there. Going to foul that one off. So a full count here to Abby Shrek. And that one catches the inside corner. So Shrek will go down looking. So 1 run scored for South O'Brien, extending that lead to 9-4. We're going into the top half of 7, and South O'Brien can come out and hold them here. This game will be over. So thanks for joining us. We'll be right back. You're listening to Wolverine Softball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you, now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
For 17, Megan Danielson.
And welcome back here to the top of the 7th inning. It's going to bring out the Mia Danielson. Megan Danielson, I'm sorry. This is Mia Danielson and Megan. So Megan's batting here, left-hander. Then 2-0 to Danielson. Baseball games in the bottom of the 5th. South O'Brien trailing 11-0. The Wolverines can finish this off here. They'll go to 2-2 on this early season yet here with the second week of action going on with games. 3-0 count here to Megan Danielson. There, she's back in the strike zone. Softball and baseball, of course, were able to resume practice on June 1st, and the first games that were allowed were June 15th. That's going to be fouled off. That one went a ways over there. I doubt it cleared that fence, but...
No, that looked like he was getting there, though.
So Struve fights back for a full count here. Top of the 7th inning with 1 down. Sydney's gone all the way on the mound, and now she's going to lead off a walk to Danielson.
Now batting is number 7, Mia Danielson.
I'll tell you, South O'Brien defense has been really good. If they could just hold it out just a little bit, they'll have this.
It's going to bring up Mia Danielson. Ball 1. South O'Brien with that 5-run lead, so Sydney just needs to throw strikes and to let her defense do the job behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner over there for the Falcons on first base.
Now pinch running is number 20.
Don't have a name, so.
23. Amaya Tapote pitch running. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. See if Struve can get back in the strike zone. There's a strike.
There we go.
Two-one count here to Struve, or to Struve on the mound with Danielson batting. High and outside, 3-1. Guessing we might see a mound visit here if this one gets walked.
Very possibly.
A little bit high. That's close.
Huh?
So that's going to put Danielson on first base.
Batting now for the Falcons is number 18, Avery Coyle.
It's going to bring up Avery Coyle. Avery Cole is struck out twice and grounded out back to Struve. 1-0 count here to Cole. There's a strike. 1-1 count. Even things out. Hear a little bit more chatter from the crowd here. There's a line drive to second. And as she turned towards second, she probably could have had a double play, but did get that first out of the inning.
Batting out for the Falcons, number 5, Addison Decker.
It's going to bring up Edison Decker. Came on to pitch, did a really nice job coming into pitch for McKinney in relief. It's going to be her third at bat already. There's a strike from Struve. So we got one out here. We still have runners on first and second. So let's get a ground ball and double play here. Maybe we can end this game. And a line shot right back up the middle. It's going to get past Shrek. It's going to hit the cutoff Dow. That's going to just get one run in. That's going to be a double for Addison Decker.
Cassie Kootman.
It's going to bring out Cassie Copeman. She had a fly out, a strikeout, and a ground out. One out here with one run in. Runners on second and third now. Still okay here, Kyle. Just got to keep throwing strikes and get a couple more outs and put this game away.
Exactly. Just let the defense do the work.
Two-0 count here to Koopman. As soon as he's going to get back in that strike zone. Looks like the baseball game is all over there. Must have been the run roll. There's a strike from Sydney. So South O'Brien baseball boys lose tonight to West Sioux. A little bit low. Nice block by Anna with that runner on third. Don't want any pass balls and free runs here at this stage of the game. Or any part of the game, really. And ball four. So it's going to load the bases. So Koopman walks.
Number 8, Shaden Blankenship.
Going to bring up leadoff hitter Blankenship. And here comes Coach Struve. She's going to come out and talk to Sydney. Looks like this is more of a, hey, we got an out here. Got a 4-run lead. We just need to get some strikes over. Let's make the right play and get an out. More or less settle her team down here at this point.
Yep. Just got to take a little break.
Yeah, it's just, you don't hit the panic button at this point. You just got to make the play. If a run scores, it doesn't really matter. You just got to get an out. So
just got to get in. Well, two, but yeah, they've got an out. They've got a comfortable enough lead.
I was just saying you got to make one out at least, and then get an out on the next play. Worst thing that can happen here is panic play and a couple runs score. Then it gets pretty tight game. So leadoff hitter Shaden Blankenship up to bat. Fifth at bat tonight for Blankenship. She has a base on balls, is single, and 2 flyouts to right field. So Strube does get ahead of her with a strike. That's going to be a fly ball to left field. It's pretty deep. Oh, they kind of run into each other. And the ball's going to fall. And 3 runs are going to score. So that's kind of the worst-case scenario there for South O'Brien. The outfielders just didn't talk to each other well enough there, and they kind of ran into each other. They were slow getting up, so I hope everyone's okay. You got Liz Maurer and Shrek out there in center field. So, Kyle, we talked about getting it out. Now we're, got a runner on third with just 1 out. So, looks like they seem to be okay. I don't know how hard they hit out there, but they weren't real fast getting back up from that. So that's going to be a triple for Blankenship and 3 RBIs in. Now that brings up Emily Holsoff. She tried to lay down the bunt there, just missed outside, so a 1-0 count to Holsoff. I know South O'Brien would like to get out of this here and win this game without having to come up to bat again. And ground out to third base, but the runner is just too fast, and that's going to tie things up. So we had a 5-3 put out by Jacobs, but Blankenship able to score, and that is going to tie this thing up 9-9 here. So 4 runs in for the Falcons here in this top half of the 7th. Falcons have kind of spread out their runs tonight with 3 in the first, 1 in the 5th, and now 4 here in this. It's right back up the middle. And that's going to get past Strube. Actually, they got 5 runs in this inning. And they're not quite done yet.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 22, Erica McKinney.
So Sweeshaw with the line drive right up the middle, and that's going to bring up Erica McKinney. So 2 outs here. South O'Brien just needs to get this final out and get to that bottom half of the 7th inning. Outside. Ball 1 to McKinney. So 18 runs up on the board. A little bit dribbler to Jacobs. Take her time. Yeah, she able to get her foot back down. So nice job by Taryn. A little bit of a high throw, but she didn't panic. Kept her foot down and able to get that last out. So the Falcons tie things up, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599 at J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
I got it.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids is your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
Kyle and I were just talking during the break there. It's a good thing South O'Brien did score that 1 run that last inning. Otherwise, they'd be going into this inning down a run. But it's going to bring up Hannah Dow, leadoff hitter for the Wolverines. Addison Decker done a real nice job for the Falcons since she's come on relief. Hasn't given up any earned runs to my account. Nice poke by Hannah. Home run! We got a walk-off. Walk-off home run for Hannah Dow. That's the way to end a ball game. Second home run on the year for the Wolverines.
You have got to be kidding me.
After all that excitement in the top of the 7th inning, Hannah hits one out of the park.
One pitch and bye-bye.
That's the kind of send-off I like to have, Kyle.
If you're going to do it with style.
You know, that was her first hit on the night, so that's quite a first hit to get on the ball game.
Oh, man, I tell you what, if I ever get, that's the hit you want.
So South O'Brien's going to win this thing and go on to 2-2 on the year, and the West Sioux Falcons are going to fall to 4-2. Recap here of the game. The Falcons came out first and scored 3 runs in that first inning. South O'Brien answered back in the second inning, scoring 4 runs. South O'Brien also scored 4 runs in the third inning to take that 8-3 lead. West Sioux came back with 1 in the fifth to make it 8-4. And then South O'Brien scored 1 more again in the 6th inning to make it 9-4. West Sioux scored 5 runs in that top of the 7th. And then, of course, Hannah with the walk-off home run to end things here from South O'Brien up here in Polina. So, you know, Kyle, a few errors by both sides here tonight. A lot of walks by both pitchers, so some things definitely to clean up here from both teams' perspectives. But South O'Brien's got to feel good coming out with this win here tonight in Polina. Record goes on to 2-2. South O'Brien will be back home tomorrow night. We unfortunately will not be covering that game, but they will be home taking on a very good Akron Westville team. So if you're able to come out to the game, encourage you to get out here and watch them take on Akron Westfield. Looks like on Wednesday night, South O'Brien will be at Harris Lake Park, up at Harris Lake Park Junior Senior High School. And then another really good team, South O'Brien, will finish out this week on Thursday night. They don't have a game on Friday, but they'll be at Lamar's Galen Catholic on Thursday. So definitely got their work cut out for them with some pretty stiff competition to finish out the year, or out this week. Once again, if you enjoy Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast, to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. You know, we were talking earlier, we cover so much more than just sports, but sports is our main priority.
But yeah, we've done funerals, church program or services and everything. So yeah, a little bit of everything.
We've done graduations. We did the South O'Brien graduation, so just a lot of different things that we've covered so far this year. So encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. So for Kyle Jorgensen and Kyle Pingree, appreciate you joining us tonight, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.